need to get the name. So we can do the natural join. Or we can keep the social security number, first name, last name, first name, last name. Output are not different. Problem, performance. It will use a lot of memory. So to reduce the memory usage, you can do this one. Is that the only solution? No. There are many other ways. Okay? Sometimes database, the design, database security need something the tricky way. Okay? Really, it is true. Some of the developer, they are not very good at SQL, but they have something weird idea that works. Really. So that works. So by changing the couple of small, with a small change, their performance is so nice. The sum of the query takes usually 1 or 2 days, but by changing something, small thing, it will take just a response time 1 or 2 seconds. It's a huge change. If you can use something the tricky way, okay, especially in the data warehousing and the big data system query. Okay, so this is another one. Please practice with the example in the textbook, and also one, two, three, four, five, six. This is not in your homework canvas, right? So please solve this problem. You have 1 week from now on, Tuesday. Next week, Monday. Please remind me. Okay? Remind me the next week, Monday. So please take the time, solve the problem with the company database. Okay? It's the same company database. Make the, what is that? Relational algebra expression. It doesn't matter. One relational algebra expression or several relational algebra operation. Okay. Then, one more thing. I think we're almost done.
Or week.
The 5 minutes? A week, by next week, Monday.
About the last example on slide 65, to get the name of employee that didn't have dependent.
This is a major.
No.
65.
65.
The last example, what you explained.
This one.
Dependent.
Slide 65.
65?
Okay, this one.
Yeah. Can I say on the question 6, select the name from employee and department where SSN equal null?
That is SQL. That is SQL.
Yeah.
I do not know anything about SQL yet. I need to study next week to teach. Okay?
But my question, can I get the
I do not know. Please forget about the SQL right now. Focusing on the algebra. Okay? That's what I suggest usually, because some of the small understanding of the SQL may beg the background importance. Please try to understand, because this approach will be used for query optimizer later. Okay, so please focusing on whether you can understand the query in English to the relational algebra expression. We have 5 more minutes. Then next thing is this is not the only way. There are a bunch of different ways. Please think about. I have one really general solution, but I'm not going to teach right now. So some of the approach is really simple. If you are using that, you can pass the exam, but you cannot pass the interview. So I'm not going to. But later, please remind me, what is the universal solution to solve any problem? Probably after midterm exam. Okay? Before midterm exam, I'm not going to teach. Okay. Next one is relational calculus. Do you remember that? I explained what is the algebra, what is the calculus. So we approach it. We use the algebra approach, which means we define what is that? Operation and equation, so on. Another approach is relational calculus. Means probably if you have used the SQL, it is not complicated. Just a condition where the A is equal to B or so on. That approach can be used in the calculus. Like do you remember the two different ways of representing set? One is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dot, dot, dot. It's using list of the element. Another approach is x bar x condition. So it's a very popular question. Which one is the same as this one? Please change it. This one into the conditional. The representation same as the that approach. We can use the condition. Only the what we are interested in the anyway. As long as we got the result, same result, it's okay. So we will specify the condition. Like for example, in this case, it's the first name and last name of employee whose salary is bigger than 50. Instead of using the operation, we can just specify all the condition. Okay, output same. So SQL used this approach. However, behind the query optimizer use this approach. Okay, so because of that, so we will learn the SQL. So because of that, I'm not going to explain the relational calculus. It's almost the same as if we take out this part, then paste it to the where condition later, that will be SQL. And this part will be selected. Okay. Last minute. Because some of the students really would like to use the SQL this time. When commercial DBMS and people would like to implement a relational database model for commercial purpose, they need the language. So they define the clause struct. Select from where. Anyone who never heard about the select from where? Most of the people know. No. All students should not know, as I suggest. But this is a very well-known the syntax of the SQL. Then, what is this? Select condition go to here. And this project go to here. And rename goes to alias here as an alias. This one, rename of the table as alias. And union or and another select from where. This one also, this one also. Then what is this? I do not know. This one. Cartesian product, where condition. Without condition. Right? That's the definition of a join. Join is a Cartesian product plus condition. Without condition, that is a Cartesian. This one with a join condition. And this one is a left outer join, right outer join, and so on. Then we learn this group by. And this one will be used for group by. That's it. So that is actually the SQL. So I don't have to explain details about the SQL. SQL is already explained in 1 minute. Make sense? So next class we will practice. So SQL is not a problem of the understanding, just practice. Once you understand the basic concept of relational algebra, so bring your laptop with a connection, but if you do not create the MySQL database, please follow the instruction. I update your exercise lab document, the GA should let the revise some of the contents. So if you download, please replace by the new one. If you do not install the MySQL, please follow the instruction and create the MySQL instance. So next class we will practice the SQL from the basic and so on. Any other questions? Okay, thank you and see you next week. Not next week, next class.